Now, Good Morning Northwest. Spokane police say she killed her father, called 911 to turn herself in, and had been planning the whole thing. What we've learned since this story broke.
Oh, clouds and hot today, but we have some big changes coming our way. The temperatures and the sky condition. I'll have the details.
And they are virtually tied in the polls with more than 36 hours until their first big presidential debate. What Joe Biden and Donald Trump are focusing on today. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, June 26th. We want to get right to that first alert forecast with Mark Peterson.
All right. Good morning, everybody. So instead of warm, I'm saying hot. I mean, temperatures nearing 90 degrees right now. It is warm. We're sitting at 65 degrees. Heading downtown, you have temperatures around 60. We are going to see some changes coming our way. It's going to be warm and breezy today. Those winds now bringing in the chance of showers, and then also bringing in, because of the cooler weather, that's why we have the winds, and that's going to be a showery Thursday. Saturday, the first half of Hoop Fest on the courts is going to be dry. Sunday, we'll talk about it. We do have, again, variable clouds. For this morning, we're seeing more scattered showers pushing through. We have a chance to see a shower or two. It's about a 20% chance that moves out. It's Thursday afternoon that we really see things fire off, and we see that chance of shower and thunderstorm activity. That's going to last about until 9 or 10, and then after that, things dry out, clear out, and then warm up as we go into the weekend. So really transitional for this afternoon and tomorrow. We're going to see those gusty winds fire up, and that's going to happen around dinner time for us and continue on overnight through tomorrow. So 85 will be the temperature like 2 o'clock, and then 87 at 4 o'clock. That'll be the heat of the day, and we'll see a little more sunshine later on this afternoon.
Mark, thanks. A Spokane woman says she planned to shoot and kill her father.
We brought this to you as breaking news yesterday morning, and this morning that woman's in jail charged with murder. It happened early yesterday morning inside a home on North Cochran Street, right by Loma Vista Park. Alyssa Bradburn is in the Spokane County Jail on a $1 million bail. Court documents reveal the 31-year-old told police she wrote her plan and confession in a journal and practiced shooting at a gun range. Corey Smith has lived in the neighborhood for 30 years and watched many of the neighborhood kids grow up, including Bradburn.
Very shocking, very sad. Dang. So sad. I don't understand what happened.
According to the Spokane Police Department, Bradburn turned herself in. She called 911 saying she shot her father and that she would be waiting for the police on her front porch. She told police that her father was abusive to her and her dogs, but court documents did not say whether she reported this to police or and whether police had any evidence of it. Investigators found the handgun she used to shoot her father inside the home.
The 15-year-old who escaped the Kootenai County Juvenile Detention Center on Friday is now back in custody. Detectives found 15-year-old Caden Schreibeyes around noon yesterday, entering a home in Post Falls, and arrested him. He now faces several charges.
Fire burned the outside of North Bowl bowling alley near Mission and Division yesterday, while the business had people inside. An employee tells us she came outside to smoke and saw the side of the building was burning. City of Spokane fire investigator Lieutenant John Goodman says the fire seemed suspicious and that it started quickly. His team is investigating what sparked that fire.
In our For the People coverage this morning, the first presidential debate is coming up tomorrow night, and President Biden and former President Trump are facing off in the CNN debate, also airing right here on ABC. We're getting a look at how both of the men are preparing in the hours ahead of this crucial showdown. Here's ABC's Perry Russell.
Good morning. This will be a test of physical and mental stamina for both men. It's the first time either of them have debated like this on TV in 4 years. This morning, the countdown to the first presidential debate. President Biden with days of preparation at Camp David in Maryland. Former President Trump holding campaign events, policy meetings, and media interviews.
And people say, how are you preparing? I'm preparing by taking questions from you and others, if you think about it.
Biden is holding 90-minute mock debates with his personal lawyer, Bob Bauer, playing the role of Trump.
I think political debates are about two things. They're about message and moments.
The microphone of the candidate not selected to speak will be muted. Another new change, no studio audience. The debate comes as a judge in New York partially lifts Trump's gag order in his felony hush money case. A fundraising email signed by Trump reads he'll now be able to better defend himself tomorrow night. This is all happening as we are waiting on Supreme Court decisions that directly affect Trump, including presidential immunity. Those rulings could come down before the debate. Perry Russom, ABC News, Washington.
Now, again, CNN is hosting this first debate of the 2024 presidential election, but it will air here on ABC tomorrow night at 6 o'clock.
Attention I-90 drivers, crews are repairing and repaving the interstate near the Sprague Rest area. They will work today and tomorrow from 6 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. Drivers should use caution, of course, slow down through those work zones and expect delays throughout the area. And the newest section of the North Spokane corridor between Francis and Wellesley is reopening as planned this Friday. It was closed for 1 month while crews finished paving, striping, and signage. Good morning. Northwest time is now just about 6 minutes after 6.
You're heading into a busy weekend here, and I'm sure a lot of people are keeping their eye on the sky and the forecast.
So we have chances of rain for Thursday, tomorrow, 40% chance. And then we get into Sunday, now a 50% chance of rain showers. Looking like Thursday, or excuse me, it looks like the weekend, Sunday afternoon. We're going to have more on the timing on that and more on my inability to talk coming up.
WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange walks free without spending 1 day in a U.S. jail. Up next, the plea that secured his freedom.
And the investigation is done. What the NTSB blames for that huge toxic train derailment in Ohio. Let's come up after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Comfort and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
It's the biggest trade-in event in America this week at both Cal locations and the Cal Auto Credit Store on Division.
This is your chance to trade in anything, and I mean anything. Boats, snowmobiles, motorbikes, trailers. Whether it runs or not, we're cleaning up America.
Making it the perfect time to upgrade your old ride to something better. Plus, delaying payments until September 1st with top dollar for your trade-ins during Cal's 4th of July Great Trade-In event.
The right window shade can do more than just cover a window. Imagine shades that light up to illuminate dark spaces. Shades that adjust automatically for the best lighting or privacy. Shades that improve energy efficiency for lower utility bills. All with legendary Hunter Douglas quality for style that lasts. Hunter Douglas. Shades like no other. Stay straight for the next 200 miles.
Four News Now is brought to you by End the Violence.
It is 9 minutes after 6. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is free after pleading guilty to 1 charge this morning.
The plea deal is for time he served since he already spent 62 months in a London prison. Now he's able to live in his native Australia. Assange's 2019 indictment lists 18 felony charges. His new plea deal only names conspiring to unlawfully obtain and disseminate classified U.S. defense information. Assange admits he did that via WikiLeaks, but argues the Espionage Act stifles free speech.
Federal investigators have released their final report on the toxic train wreck in East Palestine, Ohio. The report shows the disaster can be traced to an overheated wheel bearing. The NTSB saying the situation was made worse by a series of missteps by Norfolk Southern Railways, faulty track sensors, and delayed communications about the toxic cargo on board that train. In a statement, Norfolk Southern said it appreciates the NTSB's investigation and the acknowledgement of the steps Norfolk Southern has taken to improve safety. In April, the rail operator agreed to a $600 million settlement.
Migrant apprehensions at the U.S.-Mexico border have dropped by more than 40% since President Biden announced asylum restrictions 3 weeks ago. That's according to the Department of Homeland Security. Under the rules of the sweeping executive order, migrants who cross the border illegally are barred from seeking asylum once a daily threshold is met.
The trial of a Wall Street Journal reporter arrested on espionage charges in Russia began today. Evan Gershkovich is the first American journalist to face such charges since the end of the Cold War. Gershkovich remained in Russia after the Ukraine invasion, reporting on how it changed life in the country. The closed hearing has been condemned by the United States.
6:11. It's a Wednesday. Here's your 10-second takeaway. Going to be clouds and hot today with temperatures into the upper 80s. So drink your water. There's going to be some isolated shower potential and gusty winds this afternoon.
Wildland firefighters in the inland Northwest have had to adjust because of our changing climates and neighborhoods.
Firefighters are no longer asking the question of if a fire will happen, but rather when. Now, Chief Cody Robach with the Spokane County Fire District 3 says due to 100 years of effective fire suppression and a lack of naturally occurring wildfires, dead organic material builds up. This creates more challenging and rapidly spreading fires.
With the average being 6 to 13 years, the area would experience a low to moderate intensity fire that would come through, take out a lot of the smaller trees in the understory, remove a lot of the brush, and therefore keep the intensity down.
Fire officials recommend you take action now by clearing at least 100 feet from your home of any of that dead organic fuel. Your Good Morning Northwest time is 6:12.
The tennis and pickleball players now have another place to play. Coming up a little later, we'll show you some new courts. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Northwest.
Our 30th anniversary celebration continues at Mistaqua Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to win your share of $22,000 cash and one of several Traeger grills. Learn more at Mistaqua.com.
Living the legacy of Dr. King one family at a time, the Martin Luther King Jr. Family Outreach Center responds to Spokane's needs through education and action.
We provide a variety of social and educational programs to children, youth, and families in Spokane. Families can access high-quality early learning programs. We also have a food bank, and then we also have programs for seniors in our community.
Numerica is honored to donate $1,000 to the MLK Center. This is how Numerica cares for kids.
We are the Whitakers!
And today is Wishing Star Wednesday.
His wish was to go to Disney World and see Galaxy's Edge when it opened. He's a huge Star Wars fan, and he had the time of his life. It was one of the most amazing trips of our life.
Benji wanted his own school bus, so he got a school bus in his backyard. We unveiled the bus, and he took off running into the yard like it was the coolest thing he had ever experienced. That's made a huge difference for his happiness and his quality of life.
I think just having a group of people who genuinely care about the well-being of my son and bring so much joy to his life. He loves all of the activities and everybody who comes and interacts with him.
I think it's just the ongoing support. Like, we never are forgotten. Wishing Star keeps track of where we are and what we're doing and providing help and support.
I love Wishing Star. No donation of time or money is too small or too big.
We are proud to be supporting the Wishing Star Foundation.
Things just keep getting better at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. Our all-new 175-room resort hotel is opening soon. Elevate your experience with luxurious accommodations, state-of-the-art amenities, and exquisite dining. Visit SpokaneTribeCasino.com for more details. You just win here.
Local radio and TV stations in every town and city need someone like you. So do what you love and bring your talent to life. Your passion, your skills, your career. You belong here.
It's the biggest trade-in event in America this week at both Cal locations and the Cal Auto Credit Store on Division.
This is your chance to trade in anything, and I mean anything. Boats, snowmobiles, motorbikes, trailers. Whether it runs or not, we're cleaning up America.
Making it the perfect time to upgrade your old ride to something better. Plus, delaying payments until September 1st with top dollar for your trade-ins during Cal's 4th of July Great Trade-In event.
Mr. Casino Hotel is open. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge open to the public daily starting at 3 p.m. north of Spokane on Highway 395.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It is now 6:15. You getting excited for Hoop Fest and kind of stirred up? 4,700 teams are waiting for their bracket placements.
And those will be released tonight at 6 o'clock. Then they can check in at Central Plaza in Riverfront Park next to the pavilion from 3 to 7 on Thursday and 11 to 7 on Friday. And downtown Spokane is starting to look like Hoop Town, USA. Make sure you come and check out the action at the world's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and all the fun around it. That's happening this Saturday and Sunday. And you can find everything you need to know from detours to parking on KXLY.com.
So many facets about Hoop Fest and nothing but fun and excitement.
Sure.
So much excitement right downtown where you were just looking under the pavilion.
Yeah, just a short walk from our station. That's what makes it really nice to be here. All right, good morning. It's a mild start. Cloudy sky-wise, so let's look at what we have for our current conditions. In Deer Park, you're at 54 degrees, 58 into Cheney, and then the low 60s. We're starting to warm up already while we're holding steady at 65 officially. We've come up about 3 degrees as we look at the valley at 62 degrees, 58 into Coeur d'Alene, still a mild start. So, forecast today, 87 degrees. That's 10 degrees above average. Going to be sun and clouds, warm, gusty winds. We're going to see those fire off later on this afternoon. Tonight, we're still going to have gusty winds overnight. 5 to 15, gusts to 25, as we have another cold front that's going to come over the top of us through Canada. We're seeing some of the rain showers being pulled by that low onto the west side. We have a little bit of monsoonal moisture making its way up through southern Idaho and into some of the mountains. So we look at the pattern that's coming, and it's that low that's been in the Gulf of Alaska, crossing over into BC. As it crosses over, it's going to push that colder air across us. That's going to bring in those showers, going to bring in the windy conditions, and of course the cooler temperatures that we're going to be seeing with low 70s expected by Thursday. But Thursday afternoon, evening, and Friday, that leaves, so therefore warmer air allowed to come back in and take over the void that's created as that leaves. So that warms us up for Friday and Saturday. It's Saturday into Sunday that we see another part of a system that's further north that's still going to influence us, cooling us a little bit, but throwing in a pretty good chance of seeing some scattered showers coming across. Now, right now, Spokane looks to be the line, right? So if it goes south of that, we see a higher incidence. If it goes to the north, then we dry out. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that through the end of the week and into the weekend. 87 will be our high today, 88 in the Moses Lake. Low 90s into the Tri-Cities, upper 90s into the LC Valley. We're going to be right in there at 87 degrees. Now, tomorrow, again, a fairly drastic change. We're going to have the pretty good chance of showers. We're going to get afternoon or evening early thunderstorm activity and 72. Then Friday, 76, 83 Saturday. Now, Sunday, we do see things cool a little bit. We do have that chance of showers and isolated thunderstorm activity, mainly in the mountains, but 79. And then Monday, Tuesday, 77 degrees. So we're going to be above average for the weekend. Then we're going to be rolling about average Monday, Tuesday. But look at Wednesday, forecasting another warm trend as we get hot again. So we've got a roller coaster of weather coming our way when it comes to temperatures, really, for the most part.
And of course, heading into 4th of July.
Of course.
All the fun there. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:19.
The Washington State Cougars have a new athletic director. Interim Ann McCoy has officially been named as the new AD. With a lot of uncertainty ahead, hear what McCoy would like to see for the future of the Cougs coming up next in sports.
Thanks so much for starting your Wednesday with us right here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll see you right after this break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Tesla's bluesy and soulful sound is still roaring and soaring live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, July 25th. Get your tickets now for one of the 80s hottest bands.
Winning is just the beginning. chill, or grill on a new deck from Par this season. Get a free Makita Bluetooth radio or portable pellet grill with a qualifying Par deck package purchase of wood, TimberTech, or Trex. Visit par.com for details. Par, go where the builders go.
What are you going to build?
Watch KXLY Plus over the air on KXLY ABC4. Live updates, breaking news, weather every 10 minutes from the 4 News Now team. Get up to date on the information you need in just an hour. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. over the air on KXLY ABC4.
My name is Stephen, and this is my Summit Cancer Center story. I had a large tumor in my left lung in November of 2018. We went through in 2020 doing a lot of end-of-life planning. Summit was very aggressive in my treatment of diagnosis. Since then, with my recovery, we're doing a lot of life events. I love the people there. I would recommend Summit Cancer Center. My wife calls it a miracle.
Welcome to Coeur d'Alene Honda.
Thank you. I've been coming here for years, and I've always felt just like family.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, we've been family owned and operated for over 50 years. We pride ourselves in giving the best customer experience.
And every new car comes with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
We have some of the best selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from.
And select pre-owned Hondas come with our lifetime warranty.
Coeur d'Alene Honda with the nationwide lifetime warranty at no additional cost to you.
Awarded Dealer of the Year and rated 4.7 on Google.
And don't forget about the lifetime warranty.
It's the Coeur d'Alene Casino's $257,000 trucks and boatloads of winning giveaway. On June 29th, play to win extra play cash and this new 2024 Chevy Colorado Trail Boss grand prize.
Winning is just the beginning.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Washington State University has named Ann McCoy as its new athletic director. McCoy was serving as the interim AD for the past 3 months. She's the first woman to hold the position. It's a crucial time for Washington State. They're still looking for a permanent conference home. Right now, football has a scheduling alliance with the Mountain West this upcoming season. Basketball and other sports join the WCC for the next 2 seasons. Now, we talked with McCoy last month. She said her preference for the future of WSU is to rebuild the Pac-12. The first round of the NBA draft is tonight on ABC. Gonzaga's Anton Watson is looking to get picked. Watson is the 75th best player in ESPN's draft rankings. With only 58 picks, that leaves him on the outside looking in. Gonzaga Hall of Famer and former NBA veteran Dan Dickau says he has no doubt that Watson could find a spot on an NBA roster, even if he goes undrafted.
You know, culturally, because of he's just a flat-out winner, NBA teams look for that, you know, and so I think, I don't think he's going to get drafted, unfortunately, but I think he's going to carve out a career at some point. It might not be in year 1, but I think at some point he'll put on an NBA jersey.
And the first round of the NBA draft is at 5 o'clock tonight here on ABC. The Seattle Mariners lost their 3rd straight game, 11-3 to the Tampa Bay Rays. The Mariners, they'll look to bounce back against the Rays again. First pitch of this one today is just after 9 a.m. this morning. And Spokane Zephyr have hired Joe Johnson as the first head coach in franchise history. Johnson has been an assistant coach at the University of Tulsa since 2021. She's also coached at different levels from professional to high school. Johnson was also an All-American junior college player and an All-Conference Division I player at the University of Texas, El Paso. And that'll wrap us up for Morning Sports.
Well, construction of venues for the 2024 Paris Olympics are nearly complete. In just 30 days, more than 10,000 athletes, 20,000 journalists, and 45,000 volunteers will converge on Paris for the 33rd Olympiad. The Olympic Village cost approximately $2 billion and took 7 years to build. The games began July 26th and last until August 11th, while Paralympic Games run from late August through early September. Well, hey, a former Shriners Children's patient will continue Spokane's wheelchair racing legacy and hoping to qualify for her 2nd Paralympics. This is Hannah Diedrich. She was born with spina bifida and never thought about racing until she learned about Parasport Spokane. She joined at 12 years old, and now at 21, she hopes to qualify for the Paralympics again alongside her mentor and legendary Spokane wheelchair racer, Susanna Scaroni. Their trials start on July 18th.
Oh, best of luck to both of them. Get your pickleball paddles and your tennis rackets ready because the newly renovated courts open today at Corbin Park in North Central Spokane. The park will feature 2 dedicated pickleball courts and a new tennis court. Construction on these new courts began last fall, cost about $280,000. The city will hold a ribbon cutting ceremony today at noon. The nation's heat wave hit Washington, D.C. so hard it melted the head of Abraham Lincoln. The wax sculpture based on the Lincoln Memorial by Virginia-based artist Sandy Williams says was no match, for the triple-digit temps. The elementary school where it's displayed has removed the disfigured head for repairs.
No, that's not good.
No, not at all. It is now 6:25.
Are you hopping on an American Airlines flight anytime soon? Well, make sure to double check your concourse, where the airline is relocating at Spokane's airport. That's coming up next.
Plus, a new Spokane nonprofit vows to address issues like open drug use and garbage downtown. How it plans to make it happen next. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, the battle for your vacation doll. Amazon offering early access to those deals just for Prime members.
These travel deals are sort of an extra that they can offer their members.
Partnering with travel companies for price cuts on car rentals, including up to 30% off on Avis and saving up to 40% on Carnival cruises. Walmart getting into the travel game in 2023. With discounts on fuel and travel and 20% back in Walmart Cash for booking through their portal during their Walmart Plus week.
Walmart recently partnered with Expedia to offer a special travel deals portal for its Walmart Plus members.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll tell you what details to look for in a travel deal before you buy. With your GMA First Look, I'm Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.
Smile, you found it. The feeling of finding psoriasis can't filter out the real you. So go ahead, live unfiltered with the one and only Sotyktu, a once-daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis and the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding you're so ready for your close-up, or finding you don't have to hide your skin, just your background. Once daily Sotyktu was proven better, getting more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain labs have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, liver or kidney problems, high triglycerides, or had a vaccine or plan to. Sotyktu is a TYK2 inhibitor. TYK2 is part of the JAK family. It's not known if Sotyktu has the same risks as JAK inhibitors. Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. There's only one Sotyktu, so ask for it by name. So clearly you. Sotyktu.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by End the Violence.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all-electric.
Just announced. Low 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a 2023 Ford F-150 or F-150 Lightning.
If you're looking for dining room, bedroom, or living room furniture,
then now's the time to buy during Kerner Furniture's warehouse sale.
Why Kerner Furniture? We have a great selection of home furnishings with fabric and finish customizations available.
Our friendly staff knows the right questions to ask to help you find your perfect piece.
We always guarantee the lowest Lazy Boy prices. If you find it for less somewhere else, we'll beat it.
Come see us in Coeur d'Alene and experience the Kerner Furniture difference during our warehouse sale.
Nice store, low prices.
Good morning. Thank you for calling Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. How may I help you today?
I'm having some problem with my air conditioner.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What sort of problem?
Well, it's making a clingety, clangety, clunk sound.
Oh, no worries. We can certainly take care of that for you. Here at Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, we speak your language.
If there's one thing we like, it's choices. Find yours with Ford F-150. Gas, hybrid, or all-electric.
Just announced. Low 1.9% APR financing for 72 months on a 2023 Ford F-150 or F-150 Lightning.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We start this half hour with breaking news: an overnight shooting in North Spokane.
It happened near the intersection of Lidgerwood and Wedgwood, and that's where we find our Allison Martinez live this morning. Allison, what do you know so far?
Yeah, the Spokane Police Department has confirmed that this response is in reaction to a shooting that occurred here. You can see the intersection of Lidgerwood and Wedgwood is shut down currently. Down on the other end of the closures, we see plenty of police cars and a forensics team over here. To give you a picture of where we are, on our right is the Serrano South and North apartment complexes, and across the street is a retirement center. So at this point in the morning, we're already seeing a lot of people traveling throughout this area. Now, we should be getting more information from a public information officer very shortly, so we'll bring you that update as soon as it becomes available. Reporting in North Spokane, Allison Martinez, 4 News Now.
All right, Allison, thank you so much.
Let's check in with Mark for our first alert forecast.
All right, got some cloud cover out there. Relatively dry. We have a few showers into Idaho. We're sitting at 65 degrees. So again, a very mild start to the morning. Things look pretty good. Winds are light right now, but things are going to change. That's going to happen this afternoon. It's going to be warm and breezy today. Chance of showers exists, but it's going to be cooler and more showers for Thursday and dry for half of Hoop Fest. Which half? Yeah, Saturday, I'll give it away. All right, here we go. Satellite and radar. We've got the cloud cover. We're going to see a bit of a break here. And so there we're going to see more sunshine, more showers coming through southern Idaho, and more coming into the Puget Sound and then heading in our direction. The winds are going to fire up. That's going to happen this afternoon. We're going to see that through dinner time. And in fact, overnight, we should see some gusty winds as well, as Thursday is that transition day. And we're going to see more winds for Thursday and the possibility of thunderstorm activity into the afternoon. And then once that passes, Thursday night into Friday, it calms down and it will warm up. Our day today, again, partly cloudy conditions this afternoon. By noon, we're going to be at 82 degrees, but our high, we're going to see that about 4 o'clock. That's going to be at 87.
Thanks, Mark. A nonprofit called the Spokane Business Association says it plans to address the garbage downtown, combat the drug use, and more.
It's run by a local developer, Larry Stone, whose projects have caused some controversy in the community. Now, Stone is behind a 2019 video, Curing Spokane, and an ad attacking the proposed Division Street road diet. He claims the Spokane Business Association can help local businesses. One of his top priorities, working to enforce a no camping policy in the city. The association plans to attend city council meetings and work with public officials to create solutions.
I care about small businesses and I care about our low-income neighbors. I'm a business person in the East Central, and I've seen how devastating to the low-income neighborhoods camping on public property, open drug use, and all the things that come with that is on the neighborhoods.
Now, the Spokane Business Association recently announced its board of directors. Most are prominent community figures. For more information, you can find this story on KXLY.com.
The director of the Coeur d'Alene Public Library will resign next month. Michael Priest has served as director since October of 2020, but now will return to his native New Zealand to pursue new opportunities. During his tenure, the library started new initiatives like the Library of Things, the Children's Library Reading Cabin, and a new adult programming position. Priest's resignation comes as a new law goes into effect in Idaho, allowing people to sue libraries over harmful material for children. The Board of Trustees will name an interim director while searching for a full-time replacement.
A federal judge has rejected a $30 billion preliminary settlement between Visa, MasterCard, and retailers. The proposed antitrust settlement would lower swipe fees retailers pay when customers make purchases using their cards. Right now, those can cost retailers up to 4%. The details of the judge's ruling have not yet been made public, but the court indicated in a memo it wouldn't grant final approval to the settlement without changes.
Ford is recalling more than 550,000 of its pickup trucks because of a risk of transmission malfunctions. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says this recall covers some F-150 trucks made in 2014. The problem is the potential loss of a signal between the powertrain and the transmission. That can result in the truck downshifting into first gear no matter how fast it's going. The NHTSA says the abrupt change can cause drivers to lose control of the vehicle.
Well, the next time you go to the Spokane International Airport, you might want to double check your gate. American Airlines is moving from Concourse C to Concourse A starting tomorrow, meaning you'll have to go through the security checkpoint on the other side of the airport.
The Idaho Transportation Department wants your help making the Rathdrum Prairie safer and more efficient for drivers. ITD is hosting informational meetings for the public to make their voices heard. The next meeting is today in Hayden. The study team is open to hearing all kinds of input, whether it's to start working on existing roads or creating entirely new highways and local roads. People living nearby say the need for more infrastructure in this area is huge. The current roads are no longer built for the number of people taking them daily.
I feel unsafe. I try to avoid the roads as much as possible. Even these roundabouts they put in are just too complicated for some people.
Team members will be at the meeting answering questions and hearing concerns. Look for the story on KXLY.com if you would like some more information. Good morning, Northwest time is 6:35.
Checking back in with Mark Peterson here, tracking some showers heading into today.
Yeah, they're in southern Idaho now and into the Puget Sound, but everything's sort of going to converge on us for tomorrow. And then again, we're going to see more showers on Sunday. So we're going to have the timing on that coming your way in just a little bit.
And the upper Midwest getting slammed with severe weather once again. Now that could change further damage to already flooded areas next.
Plus, a rocky rescue for a group of hikers in the Alps. How they made it down when Good Morning Northwest continues right after this.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
It's the new Coeur d'Alene Nissan Service and Parts Center. We're ready to keep your car in the best condition possible so you can drive with confidence. From express service to more advanced diagnostics and repairs, our certified technicians deliver expert service and advice. We also have an inventory of factory Nissan parts. You can personalize your vehicle with accessories tailored to your Nissan. Parts and service at the new Coeur d'Alene Nissan right off Highway 95.
Got an itch for a brand new GMC Sierra? Scratch it at Northern Quest. It's the Scratch to Win Sierra giveaway. Play daily with your Camus Rewards card and it could be yours on June 28th. And don't miss our Sierra tailgate party before the grand prize drawing. We'll have $2 beers, pizza, and hot dogs. Plus cornhole for extra entries and prizes. The Sierra tailgate party. Details at northernquest.com.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
I've always been drawn to artists like this. Yeah, me too. This used to be one of my favorites when I was younger. You're me. Yeah, after you quit the firm and follow your passion.
Face your future with Whitworth University.
The 4th of July mattress savings are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores. And that means big discounts on your favorite brands like Serta's new and improved Perfect Sleeper and Beautyrest Black Hybrid mattresses.
And if you want to get it now and pay for it over time, you can take advantage of our no money down, no minimum purchase, and no interest financing for up to 5 years.
So now you can get that new Serta or Beautyrest mattress you've always wanted and pay for it much later.
This week at Walker's.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now. Get $5,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Welcome back. The time is now 6:38. The federal government recently revamped the FAFSA with the goal of making it easier to complete.
Instead, students across Idaho and the country have faced ongoing problems filling it out. That's why the Idaho State Board of Education wants to help students and parents in North Idaho to complete the FAFSA by holding office hours during next month. It is happening July 9th from 5 to 7 at North Idaho College and July 11th from 5 to 6:30 at the Coeur d'Alene Public Library. There will be free snacks and beverages, and students will have a chance to win a $25 guest card. Students are encouraged to complete their FAFSA before July 30th. For another look at these hours and places, just find this story on KXLY.com.
The first Spokane free neighborhood pool party of the season is coming up this Friday at AM Cannon Pool. Beat the heat and cannonball into summer from 6:30 to 8 p.m. There will be free food, giveaways, and plenty of fun. There will be 2 more Spokane pool parties coming up this summer. To find those dates and times, head to our website, KXLY.com.
All right, 10-second takeaway on your screen. Clouds and hot today. Temperatures into the upper 87 is going to be our high. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Again, we're into the summer season, but we could see some isolated showers later on.
Well, here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. The Federal Communications Commission has reached $1 million settlement with Verizon over 911 call outages in 6 states.
The December 2022 incident affecting the southeast U.S. lasted just 1 hour, 44 minutes. But during that time, hundreds of people were not able to call 911. The FCC says Verizon violated FCC rules by failing to deliver 911 calls during the December 2022 outage. To settle the matter, Verizon has agreed to implement a compliance plan and pay a $1 million civil penalty.
Volkswagen is making a multi-billion-dollar bet on electric truck maker Rivian. Now, the auto giant is investing $1 billion into it and now has plans to eventually spend around $5 billion. A key part of this deal is Rivian's software that will eventually be used in vehicles from both companies.
And Tesla recalling most of the Cybertruck sold in the United States. The issues? Windshield wipers that may fail and exterior trim parts that could pop off. In April, Tesla had to recall thousands of Cybertrucks with a problem that could cause the accelerator to stick.
Well, that is Coeur d'Alene's very own Caitlin Widmer learning she just became Miss Idaho USA. Widmer says she's passionate about applying her education and experience to her local community. She will go on to represent Idaho at the Miss USA pageant coming up in August. A huge congratulations.
Definitely. It was a rocky trip for 3 climbers in the Alps. Italy's mountain rescue squad was called in to save the 3 Polish mountaineers who got stranded on a peak called Giant's Tooth. Officials say the call came during the group's descent, and despite needing a lift, they say the climbers were in good condition and did not need medical attention.
Glad they're safe.
Precarious. It's now 6:42.
Allison Martinez is live in North Spokane this morning with breaking news.
SPD is investigating a shooting here in North Spokane. I'm telling you the road closures to know about coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Joni here at Post Falls Volkswagen with this bold and beautiful Taos. But there's more than just good looks behind this compact SUV. This is the perfect choice because it's also practical and efficient, with driver assist and all the latest enhanced safety features.
Now with 0% APR for 60 months or a customer cash bonus.
If you're thinking of a compact SUV, think Taos at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
My name is Megan, and I've been a member of Canopy Credit Union since I was 4. With Canopy, they have a whole team who's there to help guide you if you have questions. That's huge. It's so nice to know that you can get an answer to your questions. I have never had an issue that wasn't able to be resolved in a super friendly, helpful manner. It's so wonderful. I honestly don't think I'd ever leave.
Swing into Fred's Appliance today for our 4th of July celebration and discover unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. Elevate your laundry experience with this 2-in-1 washer and dryer combo, which lets you complete a large load of laundry in about 2 hours without needing to transfer the load. It's one and done. In stock and on sale for only $19.99. We sell appliances. Only appliances.
The 4th of July savings are rolling in at Findlay Downtown Toyota, making it the perfect time to hit the open road or go camping in your new Toyota. And if you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, we've got hundreds of great choices to choose from. Plus, every vehicle sold comes with a 1-year, 15,000-mile maintenance plan. So if you're looking for a great deal on a new sporty ride, you can find it at Findlay.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It is 6:45. We start this with breaking news of an overnight shooting in North Spokane.
It happened near the intersection of Lidgerwood and Wedgwood, and that's where we find our Allison Martinez. She's live there this morning with the latest details.
I'm here in North Spokane, where police are actively investigating a shooting. If you take a look across the barriers here, Lidgerwood to Wedgwood, that intersection is currently blocked off. We're seeing multiple police cars and a forensics unit up there. Now, to give you a better idea of this location, we are right next to the Serrano South and the Serrano North apartments. There's lots of people trying to move through this area, start their work days, as this area is blocked off with red tape. This is all the information we know at this time, but we should be getting an update shortly. We'll be sure to bring you that as soon as we get that. Reporting in Spokane, Allison Martinez for News Now.
Allison, thanks so much for that update. Now turning to the damaging storm slamming the upper Midwest. It's now moving towards the Northeast.
It comes as officials keep a close eye on that dam in Minnesota. It is still at risk of total failure despite falling water levels. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the details.
This morning, a closer look at devastation in the Midwest after days of heavy rain caused historic flooding. In South Dakota, the Big Sioux River and McCook Lake are finally receding, revealing an apocalyptic scene in North Sioux City. A number of homes completely destroyed, others barely hanging on. The water's tearing apart roads, some caving in, taking cars with them. This SUV teetering on the edge. Officials say a temporary levee built over the weekend prevented further disaster.
If the berm was not there, residential sections further south of the industrial park, they would have also seen a lot of water.
In southern Minnesota, nervous residents wait as the Rapidan Dam is still in imminent failure condition. On Monday, the flooding breaching the western bank of the dam, and officials say the erosion is ongoing. And more severe storms in the region. In Chicago, strong winds ripped down trees.
It sounded like this giant crash, and I assumed for a second that it was just our patio umbrella, but it wasn't.
And at least 8 twisters were reported across Iowa and Nebraska. Heavy hail, too, leaving thousands without power. And now those storm systems are moving east. Strong winds, hail, and isolated tornadoes are possible from Albany to Washington, D.C. today. The nation's capital will also be feeling the heat today, where temperatures could reach 99. Honest Abe succumbing to the D.C. heat, the sun melting the head off this wax version of the Lincoln Memorial. Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
You know, thankfully, we're not seeing that crazy flooding or the crazy heat here, but
yeah,
it's get warm.
No kidding.
We've had a roller coaster of temperatures, as we've called it, over the last several weeks. That's going to continue this week, so we don't have anything as steady. We got into and out of our heat dome a couple of weeks ago. All right, let's take a look at what's going on around the country. That heat continues into the deep south and along the Gulf Coast states, as does the severe weather coming into parts of Oklahoma and Arkansas, exiting Missouri after damaging winds and rain there, and a lot of lightning. So the Pacific Northwest, we're in between systems right now, so we're looking pretty good. We're going to have 65 degrees. We're going to warm up today. Isolated showers in and around the region, but it's really going to, well, we're going to see more of it tomorrow is what I'm trying to say. Taking a look at the hour-by-hour forecast, we're going to see the winds that are going to continue to pick up. But by 11 o'clock, we should be at around 80 degrees, low 80s through the early afternoon, mid-afternoon and beyond. It's mid to upper 80s, but we see the winds starting to pick up and gusty conditions that will last all the way through tomorrow. We look at the satellite and radar right now, and we do have reports of just light rain northwest of Deer Park as that continues to go. And again, we're going to see these hit and miss little showers. We're going to see more of it tomorrow. So we look at what we can expect for later on this afternoon and into tomorrow morning. Pretty dry. A few scattered showers, but around 2 o'clock, we see the energy really picking up, and these are the potential not only showers, some isolated thunderstorm activity. Around bedtime tomorrow night, things are going to exit. It's going to calm down, and we're going to see a really nice Friday. So that's the setup. Tracking that pattern, we call it. It's that cooler air coming in from Canada, rolling over the top of us, cooling us down, creating that energy for thunderstorm potential. And then by Friday, we're back into the heat again. That'll continue through Saturday, Sunday. We get another little system, but it's further north, so it won't have the big impact, and we're going to see that potential for for a few showers coming in on Thursday. So today 87, much colder tomorrow, 72, 76 on Friday, 77's a normal high for this time of year. We'll see that beginning of next week. Saturday starting off Hoop Fest, 83 degrees with tens of thousands of people enjoying what will be a beautiful day.
Yeah. Just a few people out there.
Yeah.
Mark Biggs. It's now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint's coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, Plumbing.
Dear 2031, we look forward to seeing you. After our 160-point quality assurance inspection, we'll be Toyota certified used vehicles with 7-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranties. Not to honk our own horns, but the best new cars make the best used cars. Yours, Toyota.
Get 5.49% APR for up to 60 months on many of your favorite Toyota certified used models. Find yours at toyotacertified.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Your minivan is out for this match. Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to those one call that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this and compensated fairly for everything you've had to go through.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's
509-999-9999.
Beautiful duet honeycomb shades from Hunter Douglas have a unique, energy-efficient design which provides insulation at the window, helping reduce your utility bills year-round without compromising on style. And now you can qualify for a federal tax credit of up to $1,200 on select styles. To learn more, visit us at hunterdouglas.com or call today.
Command picture hanging strips hold strong and remove cleanly. Command, do no harm.
Considering selling your RV? R&R wants it. Tired of paying storage fees? R&R needs it. Just don't use it anymore? R&R will buy it. Due to a critical shortage of pre-owned RVs, R&R RV is currently paying our absolute top dollar for your used RV. Any year, any make, any model. Turn your RV into cash or flip it for a newer model. So if you no longer use it or want it, let R&R RV buy it. Visit the R&R RV Superstore in North Spokane or call Ryan at 509-244-5888.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
The time right now is 6:53, and it's time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson has a look at the forecast that keeps getting warmer as we look forward to Hoop Fest weekend.
And Allison Martinez is live in North Spokane, where a shooting happened overnight.
We want to get right to Allison with the latest.
As you said, SPD is currently investigating a shooting. We're right here in North Spokane, right next to the Serrano South apartments, right across from a retirement center. I'm going to give you a better picture here as police investigate. There are multiple cops on scene here in the forensics unit. Now, at this point, all we have confirmed is that a shooting occurred, but we should be learning more information shortly. We'll get that to you as soon as it becomes available on our website, KXLY.com.
A Spokane woman says she planned to shoot and kill her father. And this morning, she's in jail charged with murder. Alyssa Bradburn is in the Spokane County Jail on a $1 million bail. Court documents reveal the 31-year-old told police she wrote her plan and confession in a journal and practiced shooting at a gun range. According to the Spokane Police Department, Bradburn turned herself in. She called SPD saying she shot her father and that she would be waiting for police on her front porch. Investigators found the handgun she used to shoot her father inside the home.
In our first alert weather, well, we do have a few isolated showers, and we see those on Doppler radar just again northwest of Deer Park, making its way up. It's quick and it's light. We are going to see more of those later on this afternoon, but the gusty winds are what we're really going to be feeling later on today and in through Thursday with that next system that's coming in. Our forecasted high today is going to be 87 degrees.
The 15-year-old who escaped the Kootenai County Juvenile Detention Center on Friday is back in custody. Detectives found 15-year-old Caden Schreibeis around noon yesterday, entering a home in Post Falls, and arrested him. He now faces several charges.
Fire burned the outside of North Bowl Bowling Alley near Mission and Division yesterday while the business was full of people. An employee tells us she came outside on a smoke break and saw the side of the building burning. City of Spokane fire investigator Lieutenant John Goodman says the fire seemed suspicious and it started quickly. His team is investigating what sparked that fire.
WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange is free after pleading guilty to one charge this morning. The plea deal is for time served since he already spent 62 months in a London prison. Now he's able to live in his native Australia. Assange's 2019 indictment lists 18 felony charges. His new plea deal only names conspiring to unlawfully obtain and disseminate classified U.S. defense information. Assange admits that he did that via WikiLeaks, but argues the Espionage Act stifles free speech.
Federal investigators have released their final report on the toxic train wreck in East Palestine, Ohio. The report shows the disaster can be traced to an overheated wheel bearing. The NTSB saying the situation was made worse by a series of missteps by Norfolk Southern Railways, faulty track sensors, and delayed communications about the toxic cargo on board that train.
CNN is hosting the first debate of the 2024 presidential election, and you can watch President Biden and former President Donald Trump here on ABC tomorrow evening at 6.
The next time you go to the Spokane International Airport, you may want to double check that gate. American Airlines is moving from Concourse C to Concourse A starting tomorrow, meaning you will have to go through security at the other side of the airport.
Attention I-90 drivers, crews are repairing and repaving the interstate near the Sprague Lake Rest area. They'll work today and tomorrow from 6 in the morning until 4:30 in the afternoon. Drivers should use caution and slow down through the work zones and expect delays through that area.
The newest section of the North Spokane corridor between Francis and Wellesley is reopening as planned this Friday. It was closed for a month while crews finished paving, striping, and signing. Are you ready for Hoop Fest? 4,700 teams are waiting for their bracket placements.
And those will be released tonight at 6 o'clock. Then they can check in at the Central Plaza in Riverfront Park next to the Pavilion from 3 to 7 on Thursday and then 11 to 7 on Friday. And downtown Spokane is starting to look like Hooptown, USA. Make sure you come out and check out all the action at the world's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament and all the fun around it. That's coming up this Saturday and Sunday. And for more information on everything Hoop Fest, head to KXLY.com.
4 News Now is airing at a special time tonight due to coverage of the NBA draft. The night begins early with World News Tonight with David Muir at 3:30. Then it's a special hour-long edition of 4 News Now, followed by the NBA draft at 5. After the draft, it's another special edition of 4 News Now. Finally at 9, it's Expo 74, Rebirth of a City. Check it out. We're back with a final check of weather coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Are you an aspiring cottage cheese micro-influencer? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
I'm a real wild one. Once in a while, we all want to go wild. We just need a little help. Meet a little help. The 2024 Ford Bronco Sport Wild Edition goes over any terrain, so you can go all out. Get a wild deal on a Bronco Sport today. Lease a Bronco Sport Wild Edition for $339 a month for 36 months, or purchase with $3.9 for 36 and get $2,000 wild bonus cash.
Expect even more from KXLY Plus. Live updates from the 4 News Now team. Breaking news as it happens. Weather every 10 minutes. Free on your time. Download the app, connect to your streaming TV, and connect on KXLY Plus.
Well, the best way to put it, variable clouds today. Right now, we're cloudy conditions. We're sitting nice temperature-wise. We're in the low 60s. As we look at our planning forecast, we're going to get up into the upper 80s. 77 is a normal high. We're going to be at 87. Again, with variable clouds, sunshine have your sunglasses at the ready. Now, tomorrow, an umbrella perhaps. 72 with afternoon showers and isolated thunderstorm activity. Friday, 76. Mostly sunny. Should be a beautiful way to wrap up the week. Saturday, 83 for the first full day of Hoop Fest. And Sunday, a little cooler with showers.
Hey, thanks for kicking off your Wednesday with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We have sure loved having you along. We'll see you throughout GMA with live local updates.